Shalom, Akim. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostles, the teachers, the great millstone, for teaching the truth. And another shalom to all those sincere Akim out there pushing the truth to the four corners of the earth. Alright, and 100% sincerity. Alright, this is Brother Malak. And in this video, I'm going to be going into this dream I had, man. I had this dream about a week ago. And to me, it was a powerful dream, man. The Lord taught me a lesson. All right? The Lord taught me a lesson in this dream, man. He taught me to, all right, I'm going to just get to it. Y'all find out. I'll just get into it. All right? And I ain't going to leave out no details, man. All right? So, in the dream, it started off as a normal day. All right, so just think about a normal day. All right, a normal day. It was the weekend, so I didn't have school, and I was at a girl house. All right, and it was 12 in the morning. It was 12 in the morning. The only thing. It was 12 in the morning, all right? And then I looked out the window, and it was dark outside. It was dark outside like it was 12 at night, or it was midnight or something, but it was in the morning. So that's the only thing that was different about this day, man. Other than that, it was just a normal day. So I went home, and I got home. And when I got home, I looked at my phone, and it was 1 o'clock, in the afternoon. It was 1 a.m. p.m. I meant Slakia. It was 1 p.m. And when I got home, it was a lot of my family members there. Like, it was my family members that don't usually stay at my house. Like, it was my cousins that came all the way down from Minnesota. It was a lot of people that usually don't stay with me, man. And they gave me the news that my grandfather passed away from a heart attack yesterday. The day before, all right? They gave me that news, man. All right? And so after that, we went to my back porch, because I got a back porch in my house. We went in the back porch. And out this little window thing in my back porch, I seen a flash of light. All right? And I thought it was a chariot. So I went outside to go look. And it wasn't a chariot. It was so they was like sending out this little green smoke. It was like this green smoke covering the whole entire sky, all right? It was like this dark green smoke. Like, y'all ever play Black Ops and you throw a smoke bomb or a stink bomb or something? It was just like that, but it was covering the whole sky. And inside the smoke, it was like these little flashes of lights. Like, it wasn't like lightning. It was more like a fire, man. All right? And then every time it would flash, the fire would fall from the smoke onto the earth, man. And I just remember I was standing outside looking up, and something flashed, and it fell on my hand, and it burnt my hand, man. And it hurt. And then I remember looking around, and everything was catching on fire. All the trees, my neighbor's house, my house, everything was catching on fire. The field next to my house, everything was just on fire, man. Like it was so quick. It was so quick, man. And so everything was catching on fire. Then I ran back in, and then me and my family, they had packed their bags, right? And then I already had a bag. All right, I got a bag that I go to camp with, and it has my Bible, and it has a garment and all that other stuff, you know. The only thing I added to the bag was a jacket. I think I added a couple jackets, all right. But I made sure I had my Bible. I made sure I had them precepts, man, them scriptures, man. That's what you're gonna need, because I knew it was happening. But my family around, they really didn't. No, they really didn't understand, man. But I took my bag, all right, and we headed out. It's like a pond that's on the side of the side in front of my house. So we went there for some reason because we didn't think the pond would be on fire, man. We didn't think the pond would be on fire. But when we went outside, I remember going outside and it was chaos everywhere, man. Like when I say chaos, man, like it was like some unimaginable type. It was everything. It's a school in front of my house. The school was burning down to the ground, man. The school was burning down. All right, and this school is it's a tornado proof, hurricane proof, all that proof type school, and it was burning to the ground, man. All right, and then my house was burning to the ground as well. And I remember it was police cars everywhere. It was police cars, going fast back, like everywhere, just zooming around everywhere. Ambulance, police cars, fire trucks, all that. They was going everywhere. It was like berserk. And I remember it being loud. All right, people was running around. All right. What else? People was running around and Slovakia. But yeah, people was running around the junk. Oh yeah, and it was cars crashing into each other, all that junk, man. And then I had to go back into my house to get some, because I thought I forgot something, man. I think I'm not for sure, but I remember it being something like I didn't really need, man. All right, pointless going back. And then I had to go back, right? And it was like a gate. It's like a big gate to go in my backyard because I couldn't go through the front door, so I had to go through the back. I had to go through the backyard. But in order to go through my backyard, it's like a big gate you have to go through. So and I couldn't open it. So something in the back of my mind was telling me to fly over the gate, man. Something was telling me to, man. And I put my hands out. I put my hands up. I opened my palms. I put my hands up on the side of me, like I was like Iron Man does. All right, to give y'all brothers a better understanding of what I'm talking about. I put my hands up like Iron Man does, and my hands they started lighting up like with energy, and I started feeling this power tingle through my body. And I started feeling this energy tingle through my body. And I remember thinking, is this really the power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai? And it felt amazing, man. That it felt like something I never felt before, man. All right. And then I put my hands out. My hands started glowing like whitish, bluish. And then I floated over the gate. I floated over the gate, man. It was like I was flying over the gate, man. And then I went in the house and I did what I did, and I came back out and I had to fly over the gate again. So this time I flew over the gate. And instead of flying over it, I stood on top of the gate. All right, I stood on top of it. And mind you, my family members, they're across the street at the pond, and they could see. One of them was looking at me, and it was very dark. Just the fire and stuff, but then one of them was looking at me, and I was showing him, and I think it was my father, and I was showing him the power that was coming from me, man. And he was standing there and like he couldn't believe his eyes, and I was showing him the power coming from me, man. Oh, Salakia, I forgot to mention something. When I was coming back when I was in the backyard, about to fly over it again, I was thinking in my head, I should go check on the brother Yakal, because he lives a few blocks away from me. And when I was thinking that I should go check on him, it's like the spirit was telling me that he's all right and he got spiritual powers too. But it wasn't like the spirit. It was like he was telling me. All right, it was like he was telling me that he was all right. It was like we had telekinesis, like when we could read each other's brains, man. I kid you not. That was some crazy junk, man. It was like the spirit it was like he was telling me that he was all right and that he got spiritual powers too. All right. It was like we had telekinesis, man. We said it in each other's brains, man. Like it was crazy, man. Like we was in each other's thoughts type. All right. But I just forgot to mention that. But when I was standing on top of the gate, all right, I was showing my father, like, my hands, how they was glowing. And I started changing the colors of my hands. It went from blue to white to red to yellow to green, to purple. I started changing the colors of my hands and my fingertips. And then remember when I told you it was a lot of police cars running around? All right. So a police car went past my house. And they seen me. They seen the power that I had with them. They seen the power coming from my hands, man. Because remember when I was telling you it was dark. So it was easy to see. All right. That light coming from my hands was easy to see. All right. And I was standing on top. And they seen me. The police seen me. And they called the elites. All right. The police called the elites on me. And I don't know if the elites came. I don't know if the elites called somebody. Or it was the elites that was coming after me, man. But anyway, they called the police called the elites on me, all right, because they seen the power I had. It was like they was trained to do that, man. It was like they was trained to call somebody when they seen somebody with powers, man. But they called them, and they came so quick. They came in the blink of an eye, man. The elites came in the blink of an eye, man. Like, I don't know how it was like some G.I. Joe. Like, they was falling from the sky. They came out of nowhere, man. And I remember, I was like, I got shook. Like, they came, like, I was like, what the? And I didn't even try to fight, man. The first thing I did was run. All right, so I ran back to my backyard, and I still had the power. I still had the powers, man. And oh yeah, I forgot it. And when I was holding the when I was showing my father the powers, it was like I was getting prideful. All right, I forgot. Damn, the slacky. That's the most important part. I was getting prideful when I was holding the powers. When I was showing my father the powers I had, man, I was getting prideful. I was like, yeah, look at me. I was like getting prideful, man. All right. And then they called the elites on me because the police seen me, so they called the elites on me, man. And then the elites came out of nowhere, and then they started chasing after me. And I started jumping from house to house to house to house. And I started flying away, jumping from house to house. But the elites, it was a woman, it was a girl elite that was the head, man. They had like these suits. Like these suits. It wasn't like a whole body suit. It was like one of those exoskeleton suits that and they could fly, they could jump as far as me, they could do all that, man. Like, and I had spiritual power, but they was doing the same thing I was doing, man. And my power started decreasing because I was prideful, man. I had got too prideful about my powers, about my spiritual powers, so the Lord was taking my powers away, man. And it was at a time when I was running. I remember running and jumping, and my powers, they wasn't as strong. They was getting weaker and weaker and weaker. And I was like, and I knew I messed up. And I knew I messed up. All right. And then they tried chasing after me. And then eventually my powers ran out. The Lord took the spiritual powers away from me because I got too prideful back there at the gate. And then they knocked me unconscious, right? They knocked me unconscious. The elites knocked me unconscious and took me, man. All right. But that's the dream right there, man. And I woke up. And when I woke up, I started praying, man. I started praying that the Lord keep me humble, man, at all times, man. Because that's something we need, man. We can't be prideful. We can't be boasting, man. The Lord hates pride, man. We nothing, man. We don't got nothing to be prideful about, man. All right. And that's really the whole dream, man. And the main part, like what really hit me was when I got prideful, man. That was like what really hit me, because the Lord took my spiritual powers away because I got prideful, and He let the elites capture me because I got prideful, man. All right. Oh yeah, and another thing. Remember when I said they gave me the news my grandfather passed? I feel like that was the Lord having mercy on him. When I was up thinking about it, I felt like that was the Lord having mercy on my grandfather by giving him a heart attack before Jacob's trouble happening, man. All right, because that definitely was Jacob's trouble, man. There's no doubt about it. It came out of nowhere, man. Everything was on fire, man. Alright? But I feel like it was the Lord having mercy on my grandfather by giving him a heart attack. And if you think about it, that's deep, man. Alright? But yeah, man, I'm start getting some scripts, presets, man. Alright? Alright. First precept I'm gonna get is 2 Peter 3 verse 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night. Alright, and that's what happened. The Jacob trouble came as a thief in the night, man. It came out of nowhere. It seemed like a perfect day. Alright, it seemed like the most perfect day. And it just happened out of nowhere, man. They sent out the green smoke and fire started coming. It happened out of nowhere. Continue reading. In the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up. And that's exactly what happened. My damn school was burning to the floor. Alright. It's a huge school as well, man. It's a huge school. And it was burning to the floor, man. Alright. So and the dream also had me realize that nothing else matters but this truth, man. Cause if you in that time, if you didn't have the Lord on your side, man, you was done for, man. Ain't no way somebody regular could ain't no way a regular Jake could survive that day, man. If you didn't have the Lord on your side, man. If you didn't have the Lord on your side, you was done for, man. For 100%. Ain't no way you could survive that day without the Lord on your side, man. Alright? So the only thing that it had me realize, the only thing that matters is this truth, man. Only thing that matters is this truth. Not football, not school, alright, not money. None of that shit matter, cause it's all gonna be burnt up at the end of the day, man. It's all gonna be fucking destroyed at the end of the day. But the thing that's not is that the Lord. So you gotta gain that wisdom and knowledge. Because according to the book of Isaiah, wisdom and knowledge is going to be the stability of those times. So the only thing that matters is gaining that wisdom and knowledge and gaining that faith and having that fear in the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Because nothing else matters, man. Nothing else worldly, nothing else physical matters, man. If it's physical, it doesn't matter, man. Alright? None of the bonds you have with these worldly friends, none of that shit matters, man, because it's all going to be destroyed, man. Alright? That's what the dream had me realize, man. And I just wish I would have never got prideful, man. Oh, it's like it, but yeah, I got prideful, and the Lord took my powers away, man. Because I got prideful. Alright? This is, yeah, and then I remember waking up. And feeling ashamed of myself, man. I remember waking up and feeling ashamed of myself. So I prayed. So I started praying, man. Alright? And this is Proverbs 11 verse 2. When pride cometh, then cometh shame. Alright? And that's what happened. Alright, the Lord took my powers away. And I felt ashamed of myself, man. The Lord took the spiritual power away because I got prideful and I felt ashamed of myself. But with the lowly is wisdom. Alright, so you're going to have that wisdom, man. You're going to have that wisdom in those days, man. Alright. And the scriptures also talk about how if you boast, then the Lord going to bring you down, man. Alright. I'm going to get this. Alright. This is Isaiah 2, verse 11. The lofty looks of a man shall be humbled. Alright, so that prideful look. So when I was standing on the gate, I was looking at my hands like, Yeah, look at me. Like I was getting prideful, man. All right. And so it says, the lofty looks of a man shall be humbled. All right, the Lord humbled me, man. Now I know to stay humble. Like now I know that's not something you should do, man. And the haughtiness of men shall be bowed down, and the Lord alone shall be exalted in that day. For the day of the Lord of hosts shall be upon everyone that is proud and lofty. So if you proud and lofty, you're gonna be caught up in that destruction, man. All right. And upon everyone that is lifted up, and he shall be brought low. So if your spirit gets lifted up and not humble anymore, you're gonna be brought back low. All right. You're gonna be brought back low. The Lord gonna show you that you ain't shit, man. The Lord gonna show you that you ain't shit, man. All right. That's what he did. That's what he did to me in my dream. I got my spirit got lifted up. I got prideful. That means the spirit get lifted up. What I mean by that is like getting prideful and getting like cocky type junk, man. So I was getting cocky, and the Lord brought me low. The Lord brought me low real quick, man. All right. And the thing is, if I would have never did that, I would have never got seen by the police, and I would have never got caught by the elites, man. If I would have never got prideful, man. All right. And that pride, the Lord hates that, man. All right. And the only thing, and to be humble, you gotta start being humble. Like you gotta start that right now, man. It can't just start in those days of Jacob's trouble. All right, it starts right now, man. And how do you humble yourself? By fasting, man. You gotta realize you also gotta realize that you ain't shit, man. You not shit, man. All right, that's what you gotta realize, man. But you humble yourself by fasting and praying, man. All right. This is Psalms 35, verse 13. But as for me, when they were sick, my clothing was sackcloth. I humbled my soul with fasting. All right. So that's how you humble your soul, man. So y'all brothers can't forget. Y'all brothers can't forget to fast, man. That's very important, man. And my prayer returned into my own bosom. All right. So you gotta pray and fast to remain humble, man. You gotta pray that you remain humble and fast to humble your spirit, man. All right. All right. And that day it was terrible. That day was nothing to play with, man. All right. That day was very dangerous, man. I'm gonna get that. Yeah, that day was very dangerous, man. It was fire everywhere. If you didn't have the Lord on your side, you was done for, man. Salakia, I'm getting it right now. That day was very dangerous, man. This is 2 Timothy 3, verse 1. This know also, that in the last days parlous times shall come. All right, and that word parlous goes into dangerous, man. To very dangerous, man. Risky, unsafe, difficult, problematic. All right, hazardous. That parlous. That the day is gonna be parlous, man. Very, very dangerous, man. And the only thing that's gonna be able to help you is the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Not no damn gun. Trust me, man. That in them days, what them elites had, what they had, man, on their bodies, that shit was crazy, man. Like it was some movie type shit, and I know they got something like that in real life, man. Cause they based the movies off real life, man. They had some crazy ass exosuit that made them be able to jump far as hell, made them be able to fly, all that shit, man. All right, but like I was saying, the only thing that's gonna be able to help you is the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. I'm gonna get this is Psalms 124, verse 8. Our help is in the name of the Lord. All right, the name of the Lord, man. That's why the name is so important, man. If you don't have the names of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua and you don't fear that, all right, you gonna be done for, man. Basically, man. Who made heaven and earth? All right, he made all this, man. All right, and that's who our help is in. In those days, that's who our help is in, man. Cause them days gonna be like something never before. All right, I'm gonna get that, matter of fact. Them days gonna be like something never before, man. Damn, I can't spell. All right, this is. Alright, no, I'm gonna get Book of Jeremiah. Oh, Salakia, bear with me. Salakia, Akim, but this is the book of Jeremiah, and I'm gonna start at. I'm gonna start at I'm gonna start at verse 4. This is Jeremiah 30, verse 4. And these are the words that the Lord spoke concerning Israel. All right, so that the Israel, that's so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. All right, and concerning Judah. All right, Judah is the house of Judah is the so-called Negroes, man, Judites, man. All right, and for thus said the Lord, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. All right, of not of peace. All right, verse 6. Ask ye now, and see whether a man doth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness. So they gonna be scared, man. All right, their face gonna be turned to paleness, man. All right, like they gonna be scared, man, and it's gonna be a bad time, man. All right, verse 7 is the point. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. All right, so that day is gonna be great, man. It's not gonna be a day like it. That was ever on the face of the planet, on the face of earth. It was never a day that's gonna be as bad as the days that's coming to Babylon the Great, man. That's coming, not even to just Babylon, man. That's coming to for the Israelites, man. To the Israelites, to test the Israelites, man. All right, because the test is not just coming to people in Babylon, man. They got the mark of the beast. That's the major test, and that's coming to that's in Britain, and brothers all across the globe, man. That test is coming to, man. All right, but it's mainly going to come to Babylon the Great. All right, so once more, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even a time out of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Who is he? The elect, man. The Lord's elect, that in that 1/3, they're gonna be saved out of it, man. The ones that stay humble, all right. The ones that fear the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, the ones that keep His commandments to the best of His abilities, all right. Those the ones that's gonna be saved out of it, man. All right. And those days ain't gonna be nothing to play with, man. But that dream, that was something serious, man. All right, that dream was something serious, man. If you don't have the Lord on your side, if you don't have the Lord on those sides, it's like if you don't have the Lord on your side in those days, you're done for, man. You're done for. All right, that's something very serious, man. All right, and don't get prideful. I'm gonna get one more precept on script on being pride, man. Prideful. All right. This is Proverbs 29, verse 23. A man's pride shall bring him low. All right. So if you're prideful, the Lord gonna show you that you're not shit. He gonna bring you back low. But honor shall uphold the humble in spirit. All right. So if you humble in spirit, you're gonna have that honor, man. Hold up. All right. But if you had that honor, I mean, it's like if you humble, you'll be honored, man. All right. You just got y'all brothers. We gotta stay humble in this thing, man. We don't got shit to be prideful about, man. And in the dream I had, damn, man, I just wish I would have never did that, man. All right. I just wish I would have never did that, man. So y'all brothers gotta know this now, before it's too late. All right. Before it's too late. All right, but Lord willing, y'all brothers was edified, man. All right. Till the next time.